Now, here goes the Instagram filters trying to brainwash everybody she sees, pulling them into the brainwashing of the snow bunnies, guys. You'll love to see it right there. So here we have Nevix here of Virtus Pro, previously the rank #1 Hulk in the world, now showcasing the Emma Frost. Gonna be jumping in here on Clintar, also alongside his teammate Saipa on the Invis Woman. Let's get into it. Notice too, we're also gonna have the Psylocke as well, so we're gonna have some team up action and the Magneto. We got the whole trifecta here, jumping up, trying to take out some players up on height. We're going to notice right away that Emma Frost does not have that much mobility, but she does have some solid range with the left click. Also, when she goes into the diamond mode, just like this, a very scary lady, okay? Scary lady we're gonna have to deal with, trying to put that damage on. The melee clicks are ridiculous. Also being able to toss around the beefy boys like they're nothing, guys. I know you love it. You wouldn't mind if it happened to you. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? But when she pops that diamond, she's gonna be able to get a good amount of damage and also take down a ton of players in a very short amount of time, and having the ability to displace enemies with that kick too. Also, we got the Gamma, oh my God, guys, the Gamma Squid on the other side with Namor and the Hulk team up. We got a lot of team ups flying right now, so we gotta be super careful. All of a sudden, finding ourselves in absolute shambles. But the Invis ulti, though, coming to the rescue. Great damage, also with 100% of the passive, guys. The passive with the left click is so strong. We're still trying to figure out, what are we doing with that shield? Giving some protection to the Bucky up on height. I was gonna say, we're trying to figure out with this character, is she a frontline tank? Is she a barrier tank? Is she a brawler? I've seen some dive with this character because she can get in the mix, able to toss players back into her team like a Wolverine, using that diamond mode grab into the kick as well. So she's very much so a hybrid tank. I don't know if I'd call her an off tank because she does have the shield. She's quite sustainable on her own, and a lot of damage does come out. So with that being said, we're still trying to figure out where she really lies in the meta. I do love to have her with Magneto, of course, too. Not only because of the team up, but also because of having the bubble. Now, here goes the Instagram filters trying to brainwash everybody she sees, pulling them into the brainwashing of the snow bunnies, guys. You love to see it right there. Getting a couple kills on the board, pushing everybody back. Now, let's see the setup here, right here, guys. Also something we haven't really talked about much is, although she doesn't really have mobility, you can still use her diamond mode into her command grab as a dash, which is, as we just saw right there, showcased. So she has a bit of mobility if she needs it to get up on height, try and set up a little bit of a flank or a bit of an off angle play. She has 15 meters of range on her left click as well too. So shaping up to be pretty solid showcase coming out here from Nevix, like I had mentioned, rank 1 in the world on the Hulk. So the player absolutely does know how to exploit every little tool that a character has, playing on a character like Hulk as well too. A pretty complex character in Marvel Rivals. Here goes the diamond grab into the kick is crazy. Into the kick is crazy. Into the blocks, blasting the enemy Psylocke, saying, buddy, if you want to be part of the team up, you got to be on my team, okay? Not sure what you're doing on the other side. Here's a boot to the face. Gonna be taking her down, sending her back to the spawn room. Now putting the damage on, guys. Massive, massive damage. Bruce just disappeared. He just disappeared. The passive is so strong. Now pushing out here with the bubble, playing aggressive. For anyone who has never seen Nevix play on Hulk, this is a player who wants to get in the mix. He's frontlining, but he's also paving the way with the left click, not just holding up a shield. He's saying, watch this. You want some targets to take down? Let me put my damage on right here for you, okay? So now, having some, not even sure who that was, getting tossed around like a rag doll on the other side, the other Emma Frost, now popping the diamond, saying, please, leave me alone. I want to be on the ground, please. Playing some cover here on the tree as well, as the cart is pushing down by itself. We got one player on, also with the ulti. Let's see the option here. There goes the Instagram filters one more time. Guys, you're gonna be brainwashed. You open up the phone, you don't know what to do. All of a sudden you see Emma Frost looking spectacular in her new skin as well too. Guys, she pops that ulti on any of you, you're walking forward guaranteed. I know you guys, okay? Now, guys, the kick is so satisfying. I used to be a huge fan, and I still am a huge fan of the Thing's right click, but that kick is disrespectful. Blasting people in the face, mowing down the defense right now, all the way up into the spawn, throwing down the shield, playing it kind of like a weird off angle, jiggle peeking that for a second, now trying to fight back to the point. Up on height here, guys. Let's see what the option is with the shield. And as I say it, no one able to touch the cart. Convincingly pushing up on offense, getting 3 points on the board. And now here we are on defense, setting up. Let's see the play. Pushing up relatively far here. Compared to what we had in the first place, the other team gave us a good amount of respect. But of course, we are dealing with pro players here, specifically in Nevix and Saipa of Virtus Pro, saying, we are very confident in our shots. We're confident in the teamwork and the comms. We're going to try and take as much space as we possibly can and make you guys fight for it. If you want to push us, you have to kill us. Nevix now playing very close to the mag. Once again, we see the Shadow Clone Jutsu up on height with our Psylocke as well, getting bubbled and backing up a little bit. The pressure's getting a bit crazy here. Offense making it known that they are not to be played with. A great kick coming out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Blasting twice. My boy got kicked in the face and then kicked in the back of the head. He said, this side or that side. You can go with this or you can go with that. I am blasting you back to the spawn room, taking Magneto out of the game for a quick 10 seconds right there. Now mowing down the enemy, Emma Frost, destroying the brains. I think it was Bucky right there. Twice. Ripping his soul out, blasting him in the face, and now he's just kicking people. He's having a bit of fun. Now going back into the Instagram filters, but they say, you know what? We're gonna put it on parental mode only here, guys. Turn off the Instagram. Nevix, unfortunately, gonna have to go back to the spawn room and reset. Now Nevix rejoining the rest of the crew. Psylocke popping ulti on the other side, trying to put that damage on. Magneto able to take out a couple players with the help of Bucky, going crazy all of a sudden, kind of just playing off in our own little area there. Also, notice that. It's a very interesting little tip right there, is that Magneto's ulti does not absorb Emma Frost's left click. She was able to do damage through that, very similar to Iron Man's right click. So that is very interesting that you have the ability to still do that damage and potentially kill him out of his ult with a projectile or a hit scan attack, I should say. Most characters don't have that ability. But right here, looking like we're going to be backing up and giving up the point. The offense pushing here into point number 2. Oh my God, getting slammed and kicked, bouncing off the wall like a ping pong ball, going into the diamond mode and saying, guys, watch this, I can do it too. The kicks are flying right now. Now we also have Psylocke popping the ulti, taking out the enemy Rocket, pushing up onto the mag for a second. We got some Emma Frost on Emma Frost action for a quick second as she runs away into the health room, or to the health pack rather. Shields are flying as well too. We see 2 Psylocks, guys. Confusion. Are we playing 10v10? What's going on right now, guys? Absolute pandemonium with the clones of the team-ups as well. Good bubble coming out from our Magneto to try and keep Nevix alive. Gonna have to kite this fight a little bit. Backing up, there go the Instagram filters on the other side. We say we are not interested. I'm the only baddie on the team. Or am I getting brainwashed for a quick second, but then getting snapped out of it by Magneto saying, buddy, what are you doing, okay? Try to figure out your life. Don't be falling for all these tricks, these traps on Instagram, okay? There goes her own filters flying right now, trying to put that damage on. We got some fire behind us, though. We got to be careful. Getting bubbled now, having a chance to dip out. Unfortunately, going to go down to the hands of the Invis woman. Guys, the kill feed is flying right now. The whole team falling. Unfortunately, now the offense marching here in point number 2. Now pushing out one more time right here is Nevix, or is he going to get walled off by the enemy team? Got to wait for a second before pushing towards the cart. We would love to try and stop the game right here. Going to try and touch to slow the cart, slamming the enemy Emma Frost. Oh my God, guys, getting her out of there, kicking the Invis woman against the wall. You're invisible woman, I'm trying to make you invisible, blasting you into the wall and taking her off the point for a quick second, trying to drain the brains of the Emma Frost on the other side. Scary spot to be in. We have the damage amp though. Also our Psylocke popping ulti, blasting into everybody, getting a 3-piece is the team, and stopping the cart here for a brief moment, guys, as the dust settles, having a chance to push up against the offense, trying to take even more space. Staggering the Invis woman is our Psylocke, pushing way up, now taking control of the game here one more time. Now Psylocke on the left room, going to be a little bit careful here now as the entire cavalry is pushing back against Nevix and the crew, getting pushed into the main choke one more time. There goes the double bubble of no trouble coming up from Mag, trying to keep everybody alive right there, throwing it onto himself and to our Emma Frost Nevix, keeping everybody alive as we wrap the corner here. The offense trying to push up. We see a Psylocke flying up on height. Gonna have to be careful of that. She tries to put some damage on above us. Also, players playing on height to our right as well. We hear the bounce pads flying. Here goes Bucky trying to jump all the way in. Here goes the diamond mode, though. We are not interested. If we can get that grab, that'd be phenomenal. Missing the kick, but not missing the left click. Taking down the Bucky before he has a chance to reset or do anything with that ulti. Getting basically a full wipe right here. Everybody falling. Rocket running for his life. Where is this young Rocket running up the walls terrified for his life, waiting for the team to regroup here. Only a minute and 2 seconds left on the clock. Now, pulling out the soul, not sure who it was on, putting that damage on one more time. Here goes the Instagram filters again, just trying to brainwash everybody, guys. Link in the bio. I said what I said. If you know, you know, okay? Not able to get any kills there, but now trying to back up even more, trying not to get too spicy, as I say, getting slammed by the enemy Emma, popping the diamond, guys. The kick is never gonna get old, okay? Slamming in the face, getting the kick against the wall, trying not to get brainwashed by the Snow Bunny mind control one more time. Playing in the invis ulti. Nobody's dying, but we're still building up the ulti. Magneto popping as well. Kind of a scary spot to be in. My goodness, Psylocke also going crazy, trying to back up and kite this to the best of our ability. Also the passive at 100, so the damage is flying right now. Bubbles flying on the other side. Magneto, the double shadow clone jutsu again, flying up onto the Hawkeye. My goodness. Absolutely blasting everybody down to 0 health. Unfortunately, not going to be able to live right there. Gonna have to reset one more time, as now the offense has the chance to try to push out here on point number 2 and fight to get into point number 3 if possible. And now we have a portal coming out from Strange, getting pushed back out though. Kind of a confusing. Oh my God, not Rocket. Don't do it to me. He's just a boy. Choke slamming Rocket there on the point. Oh my God, kicking people into the walls, and they are quite literally disappearing. We have the Hawkeye popping ulti as well too. Have to be careful around the wall. Of course, although we got the diamond skin, does not mean we are impenetrable to that. Gonna be popping the ulti one more time, just trying to get the brainwash going. Hawkeye saying, I can't resist, but thankfully for him, he has Magneto to the rescue, trying to keep him alive. Unfortunately, Nevik's going to fall one more time. And now Nevik setting up on point number 3. Only a minute and 5 seconds left on the clock for the offense. The stop could happen right here, but we still have to play perfectly. Wrapping the corner one more time, pushing up with our Meg, popping our shield and trying to play around that, putting as much damage on as we can, but now getting mirrored by the enemy Emma Frost. All kinds of ults popping, getting countered right there by the Invis Woman. There goes the enemy Psylocke, unfortunately getting pulled into that, trying to get into the Invis Woman ulti. Sypo trying to keep everybody alive on the point, slamming the Hawkeye off of height, getting kicked in the face, an uppercut through the ribs, sent right back to the spawn room. My goodness, one more time. Gonna be backing up again here with the entire team. We see Psylocke trying to back up as well too on the wrong side. Not sure if player 6 or player 7 for the wrong team. Psylocke, what are you doing? Pushing all the way up, but Nevik's now getting pushed all the way back with the entire team getting rolled at the second. Getting slammed one more time, kicked into the wall, guys. Disrespect at the highest degree. The kicks, and also hunting down the enemy Emma Frost, slamming her in the face, pulling out the soul of the Magneto on the other side, trying to put on that damage to the best of our ability. Tap dancing on the cart, popping the ulti as well too, trying to brainwash everybody. Guys, you can resist for so long. Spicy links in the bio. What is going on? Just like that, gonna have overtime subside and going to win the game in a 3-2 fashion. And just like that, Nevik's gonna finish the game on Emma Frost. 35 kills, only 4 deaths, 13 final hits, and 27,000 damage. The number one takeaway for me with regards to Emma Frost in the game, more so than her shield, is the diamond mode. Guys, we knew it was gonna be a big fat problem, and it really is. Being able to displace people up into the walls, blasting them off the point, and causing chaos on the other side.